Yo, what is up, guys? Jamie from Jamie's Detailing. Again, we're fighting with the lawn care guys today. You know how it is. But today we're actually going to be heading out and taking a little field trip to my absolute favorite detailing store, Car Supplies Warehouse out in Romeoville, which I'm super lucky to live like close to the place, which it's only like 35 minutes or so away, which typically I normally would just order online or order on Amazon or any other detailing store that's online just to save myself the trip. But I figure, why not take you guys over there, show you guys the place, give you guys a quick little tour. I might just do a voiceover if it's awkward, but if it's not awkward, I'm just gonna take you guys to the store like normal. But once we get there, I actually have an order that I made yesterday. The biggest thing that I needed was Technician's Choice 582. Your boy only had a little bit left in here. I literally had this thing, full, and I spilled it in the middle of the driveway on a detail. So I literally have like this much left of Technician's Choice 582, and that is one of my most crucial detailing supplies to my actual detailing workflow. So I think today sorry, my buddy is actually driving by. But anyway, so I think today I'm actually going to, run out to Car Supplies Warehouse, pick up the order that I made, give you guys a little tour of the place if I can, and then we'll come back and I'll actually show you guys all the stuff that I got. So anyways, guys, let's head over to Car Supplies Warehouse out here in Romeoville. Should be a fun little trip. I'm gonna take the back roads. Enough yapping, let's go ahead and pack up and get over to Car Supplies Warehouse, grab what we need, hopefully show you guys the place, and then, let's get back and I'll show you guys what I got. Alright guys, it is time to get on our way over there. I got my sunglasses because it is a bright one today. So let's get over here. Hopefully I don't run over a dog or anything. Pretty sure I put everything away back there. Alright, so we're actually gonna dump all the water out of the tank real quick. That's like another, 33 times 8, whatever that is. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and dump all the water out of this car because these springs on this car, which this car has 196,808,000 miles on it right now, and the springs are pretty tired on this vehicle, so I'm gonna dump all the water out of here just because we're not using it right now. So yeah, makes sense, right? Drop some weight. All of our water is pretty much dumped. Now, the vehicle is sitting way higher in the back. That's the only problem with having this thing full of water, is it is pretty much maxing out its weight capacity of like 800 pounds in this car, totaling like the whole skid and everything, and me and everything else. So anyways, this car is getting pretty maxed out with the water tank full, so that's the reason I always drain it if I'm driving somewhere far with this vehicle and not using it. And as I was draining this water tank, one of my neighbors walked by, and before we head out, we're gonna go give her a quick quote on her vehicle. So I'm probably not gonna film that just because, it's my neighbor and I'm not trying to be weird. So anyways, I'm gonna go give her a quick quote on her, I think she drives a Volkswagen. It's the SUV one. I always forget the name of them, but pretty nice Volkswagen. So we'll go check that thing out for an interior detail. She has a massive dog, a Great Dane. So she said there's some slobber on the back seats. So anyways, we'll go check that thing out, see how bad it actually is, and then we'll head over to Car Supplies Warehouse.
Turn left, then turn right.
are now on our way over to Car Supplies Warehouse, but I did just book another appointment for another interior detail. It's the Volkswagen Atlas, if I remember correctly, but it's the bigger SUV. It's pretty nice, all leather interior. Anyways, maybe we'll do a video on that in the future, but yeah, we booked another detail for that vehicle. So yeah, let's head over to Car Supplies Warehouse. Tons of people seem to be wanting those interiors right now, just getting them cleaned, refreshed, ready for the summer.
At the light, turn left onto West Galena Boulevard.
For me,
Then turn left.
get off this camera because it is dangerous.
Head west, then turn left.
Guys, sometimes booking clients for this is just literally so easy. I just pulled up to the gas station to run in to grab a drink, and as soon as I pulled up, there was somebody sitting right next to me, and he's like, yo, are you car detailing? And I was like, yeah, I'm, automotive detailing, trucks, we do everything. And he was like, well, what's your price? And I was like, well, we start at, 180 for interiors, 120 for exteriors, 300 for everything, 300 inside and out, and that's for our mini details, obviously. But then we also have, higher detailing packages and, add-ons and stuff like that. And then I was like, to be honest, for your car, I'd probably charge closer to $450 just because I see all the, cigarette ash and everything else inside of his vehicle. So he was like, well, yeah, man, $450, that sounds pretty good. So that's inside and out. And I was like, yeah, it'd be $450 inside and out for interior and exterior wash. So he was cool with the price. So right away he just booked. So we got another appointment. That's coming up not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. So that'll actually be somewhat of a big detail for an interior detail. But again, $450. We're probably gonna end up getting paid at around $55 or so an hour for that. And obviously we gotta factor in all our chemicals and everything else. But either way, I'm still making a decent income income that day, so that won't be bad. But anyways, guys, there is a guy playing guitar over here. This guy's everywhere here in Aurora. He's always playing guitar. He jams out at all these different intersections. And yeah, people love him. He's like a local icon. We just booked 2 more appointments in the past 20 minutes, so that's awesome. We're about 20 minutes out here in Naperville right now, 59 and 111th. But yeah, we're getting pretty close. I'm excited to get over here. This car's manual, so it's always fun to drive, especially on little longer trips and whatnot. We're literally 5 minutes away, and I got reminded we're out in Bolingbrook, Romeoville border. Car Supplies Warehouse is literally on the border of Romeoville and Bolingbrook. Out here in Bolingbrook, there is a huge brand, and I'm thinking about taking you guys over there. So I might take you guys over there after we hit up Car Supplies Warehouse. But you guys will, if you guys know Bolingbrook, you guys already know where I'm gonna take you, because it's one of the biggest businesses in Bolingbrook. But yeah, anyways, I might surprise you guys and take you over there, because I'm always cleaning their stuff. Anyways, that's a little hint for you guys. We're here, and we are pulling up the base, baby. Here we are, guys.
Your destination is on the right.
This is, Car Supplies Warehouse. Let's see if we can actually get a spot over this way. Alright, guys, so we are just pulling up here at the bays or at Car Supplies Warehouse. We're really just here for the Car Supplies Warehouse of the place, but this is actually a huge building, and they have the bays on one side, and then they have Car Supplies Warehouse on the left side. So yeah, the place is huge. And I see some Chicago Auto Pros cars here and all of that good stuff. We really only need to pick up an online order pickup, which is why I really don't need to be looking around the store and all that stuff. But you know, I might buy a little something extra. I'm hoping I don't. I don't need anything. If it's awkward, I'm not gonna film inside, but first I'll show you guys the outside real quick. So anyways, let me get out of this car. Here we are, walking up over to the left side. I'll actually show you guys the whole building afterwards. But yeah, here we are, going inside. I'm gonna pick up my order, see if we can film, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so we got our order here from Car Supplies Warehouse. Don't forget your ID, because the guy had to, you know, kind of give me my stuff, just verifying my information through my other information that was on the order. But I'm gonna get this thing thrown in the car, but we got all the stuff that I ordered, so we're gonna go through that when we get back to the house. But really quickly, I want to give you guys a super quick tour. I actually did this one other time when I came here, but I never ended up posting the video. So today we're gonna do a quick tour, but a proper tour. So I'm hoping to check out the bays and everything else, but first let's go ahead and back into Car Supplies Warehouse. But first I'm gonna put this big giant box in the car. Let's show you guys the outside real quick. So on the right side of the building, my left currently, but on that side, that is the bays. So I don't think you can see it, but it says the bays on the door right there. And then they obviously have like all their signage and everything coming on the drive up this way. But then they also have Car Supplies Warehouse, which is on this side of the building, which is the left side of the building. So as you're coming down this drive right here, you guys will see this big building, and that is Car Supplies Warehouse, as well as the bays. Now, I haven't gotten to check out the bays yet. This is like 45 minutes away from my house, so I haven't really checked it out yet. But I definitely want to do a detail in the bays at some point in time. I just haven't had an opportunity to do it yet. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna take you guys through the Car Supplies Warehouse side of it, because it's definitely fun coming here and being able to actually touch and feel everything versus just looking at pictures of stuff online. Here we go, walking into Car Supplies Warehouse, aka the bays, your self-service detail space. All right, guys. All right, so they pretty much have all the chemicals that you guys are gonna want. They even have all the Meguiar's detailer stuff over here. Over here, they have Purist. So everything that you're used to seeing online, but it's pretty cool seeing it actually in store. You guys can come over, check out all the brushes and all that kind of stuff, which is always super fun. You can actually feel them before you buy them, which is really, really handy. But anyways, guys, I've actually haven't, these, I think they're the same as the albino ones, which I normally buy. Coating applicator, I like that. I haven't seen this yet. And they also have new pads. Work Stuff has all new pads and all that kind of stuff, which I'd be curious to see if they have on display. But anyways, they have a ton of stuff here, guys. Lake Country pads. They got all this type of stuff. They got so much stuff here, guys. You could spend like hours here just looking at all the products. DIY Detail is sold out pretty much. But anyways, they got tons of stuff. And so yeah, this is where I come and get like all the detail stuff that I can't get, or anytime that I need to order detail stuff, I usually order it online. Today, I just wanted to come pick it up. But yeah, they even got the 3M tape. They got everything. But yeah. And this is really all we needed today, was the ceramic detail spray. Got a couple other things as well. Yeah, O&R, they even got the new Ego stuff. So you got the new vacuum. And I know I saw some of the other Ego stuff on their website, but I'm sure it is sold out already, because that stuff probably would go quick. bottle of O&R this size would actually be really nice to have for inside the car. Might have to pick that up. These are all the polishes and everything that I use, all the Rupes stuff. And this is where I get my pads. But yeah, guys, they got a ton of stuff here. I've been wanting to try the Epic waterless wash versus their Absolute, which I typically mix up as a quick detailer and use it that way. I wonder if they got a small bottle of McKee's. So yeah, they got a ton of stuff. Now, it looks like they have something going on in the bays. Otherwise, I'd show you guys back there, but... Anyways, here's where I get all my towels and everything. I typically get all the rag company stuff. I've been wanting to try these new rippin' rags. Saver pads, saver applicators. But yeah, I've been wanting to compare the albinos. I don't think there's a difference between the albino and this one. I really can't tell just from feeling it. But while I'm here, I kind of want to get that tiny little brush. You got the Auto Fiber has their own roller rags. Wheel Woolies. Much prefer Wheel Woolly style wheel cleaners than this style. This style always splashes all over you. This style just cleans. All right, but yeah, they have a ton of stuff. They got even all those drawers and everything are full of different products. They got the big stuff like the Mighties and the AR Blues, and they got everything you could possibly need here. So they got tons of stuff. They do have some gallons, actually. I missed those. They got the interior clean and protect, tire dressing, quick beads. So they do have some DIY detail stuff, but I have noticed a ton of places are just sold out of DIY details. Alright guys, so there's definitely something going on in the bay side, which I was going to show you guys the bay side, but I don't want to be rude going over there filming and all that. So anyways guys, I'm going to head out of here. I got everything that I needed, so let's get back home. We'll unbox everything that we got, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff that we're going to be adding to the arsenal. Let's get back over to the house. Out here in Bolingbrook, we have WeatherTech. WeatherTech is huge out here. They got like 50 buildings, I'm not even kidding, but they have like massive, massive warehouses. There's another huge building right behind me. Here's another one right here. There's another one right next door. There's another one behind it. They're all over these couple roads over here. There's a ton of WeatherTechs. But anyways, I just thought it would be cool to stop here, grab a quick picture with the detailing vehicle, since we're always cleaning their mats and all that kind of stuff. So I just thought it would be cool, swing over here, grab a little photo of the detailing rig up against the WeatherTech. I would love to get it somewhere else if possible, I might just pull up and just get it done. There's nobody here right now. So anyways, guys, let's see if we can get a good picture while we're here. All right, guys, we are back from Car Supply's warehouse, and we have all the stuff that we ordered. So now I actually want to just show you guys real quick all the stuff that I got. Had to grab our Technician's Choice 582, so I'm gonna go ahead and refill my bottle here in a second. Ignore this mess over here, guys. I've been doing some organizing, rearranging. If you guys can't tell, I moved a ton of stuff off the shelf that we just don't use anymore. I took all the chemical guys stuff off the shelf because I'm just going to give all of that stuff away. And yeah, I've been folding towels and doing some other stuff today. The big gold sponge from McKee's. Now this is actually a rinseless wash sponge. I've been wanting to try one of these like cut sponges for rinseless washing. I think it's just going to make way more sense than using microfiber towels every single time. This, I can literally just rinse it out and it's ready to go for the next vehicle. With my towels, I always have to wash them, so it's just more stuff to fold later on. So hopefully this will save me a little bit of time in the long run. And I'm hoping that it's a really nice sponge and really safe on the vehicle. So I haven't used a sponge in a really long time to clean a car. But yeah, I figure I want to try that thing because I know every company has a sponge now that they recommend. Along with our sponge, I just got some little measuring cups. These are the ones that actually go on top. Let's pop one open, why not? I got 2 of these, but it looks like it comes with a bunch of straws. Just trying to feed that up into there. Oh, and this is actually the bottom. It has like markings on here that tell you where to cut it depending on what size bottle you're putting it in. This is just one of those measuring cups that you squeeze the bottle and it'll fill up this measuring cup. It's gonna make my rinseless wash process way easier. I'm gonna not be eyeballing so much anymore and actually measure those bad boys out. So that way, because sometimes when I am using rinseless wash or waterless wash, I do notice a little bit of streaking, and that's just for me putting too much product in the distilled water. So anyways, guys, measuring cups should help me clear that up so I'm not mixing my chemicals wrong and eyeballing it on the fly so much. Anyways, this is something that I really wanted. I definitely didn't need it, but I've been really liking. I have one towel that's actually more like a 16 by 16 or an 18 by 18 drying towel. And I really like the regular square drying towels. And there's really not any companies that make like a bunch of square drying towels except for Autofiber. And Autofiber makes this guy. Look at how plush this thing is. I mean, I can't wait to use this. This thing, it's basically the seams all across the edges are sewn like a pillowcase. So they're sewn inside out. And there is one seam that is sewn regular, just like a pillowcase would be. But there's one side that's sewed regular, and but that one even has like a fancy microfiber stitch type thing on it. So this thing's going to be extremely safe for drying down cars. And I like the fact that it's smaller because I'm really not enjoying the huge drying towel experience all the time. Don't get me wrong, when you want to like go like this and lay it out on top of the car and pull it, it works good for that. But once you get past that point of the drying stage, especially for the sides of the vehicle and everything, I like having something that's more hand size, something that I can really go to town on, and I don't have to worry when I get to lower parts of the vehicle about it dragging across the floor. So I've really been wanting some square towels, so I got 3 of these guys to try out. So I got 3 of these Autofiber. These are the Mother Fluffer XL towels. So these are super plush, guys, and they're 1100 GSM, so super thick, super kind of have a good weight to them, but they're not like overly weighted. But yeah, so I really like them, and they're a really good size at 22 by 22 instead of like these huge 30 by 40s and all these weird sizes that we're seeing that aren't square, and they're not They're not square and they don't fold up the best for inside my vehicle, and I really just wanted something smaller than a lot of these like 20 by 30s, 30 by 40 inch towels. So I went ahead and I'm checking out these Mother Fluffers. So I may have bought them out of the Mother Fluffers, I'm not sure. I think that's actually all we got from Car Supplies Warehouse. I really didn't need that much. I didn't want to overspend, and I am saving up for some bigger equipment here coming up, specifically to help me out with fleet detailing and semi-truck detailing, just kind of cutting down some of those times. So tag along with the channel, and I'll definitely show you guys that equipment when I get it. But I am saving up right now, so I don't want to purchase a bunch of stuff that I don't really need. But I really like these towels, and I think I'm going to be kind of moving my brand over to like a blue and yellow kind of theme. I'm really not sure what colors I want to go with. I was thinking of the classic red, white, and blue, just kind of being a little obnoxious with the American colors. Or I'm going to go with like just white and blue, or red and white, you know, just white and blue, or red and white, or I'm going to go with something different and do something more like yellow and blue, just because a lot of the stuff I already have in the truck is already yellow and blue. Work Stuff, which is a company that I really like, they have a yellow for all of their tooling. And then there's other companies like Auto Fiber that make a ton of blue stuff. The Rag Company makes tons of blue stuff. So I just think I'm trying to figure out a way to pick colors that work with all the tooling and stuff that I use in the detailing world, so it's easy to do branding in the future. But anyways, that's a whole nother subject for another day. I'll make sure that I add these towels, if I like them, onto the microfiber section of the resources page for you guys to check out, as well as this thing. I'll do a little bit more testing before I add them to the resources page. But if I like everything, I'm going to go ahead and add it at the same time that I upload this video. So by then, I should have plenty of time with all this stuff, and we'll have gotten a chance to try it out. If you don't see it on the resources page, though, guys, it's because I don't use it professionally for my detailing business. So there are a couple things on there that I don't use for my detailing business that I really just like personally, and I use them occasionally for client cars. But for the most part, all of the stuff on my resources page, guys, is stuff that I use daily and stuff that I use in my business, and I really think brings a lot of value to my detailing business. So if you see it out there on the resources page, it's because I'm using it. I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. I hope that you guys like tagging along over to Car Supplies Warehouse today, and you know, over to WeatherTech as well. That was kind of fun, taking that extra little trip and grabbing that extra little picture. But that is pretty much all I have for today's video, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.